unrestricted free agent Tony Parker has reportedly reached an agreement to sign with the Charlotte Hornets. Now, Woj says Parker's new contract is for 2 years and $10 million. Spurs legend spent 17 years with the organization. Four-time All-NBA, four-time champ. But, you know, he had some words that maybe rubbed Kawhi Leonard or his camp the wrong way, where he said his injury was 100 times worse. So my question for you, my true or false question, with Parker gone, Kawhi Leonard is now more likely to stay in San Antonio. True or false?
Big F. False. For sure. Yeah, definitely. Well, I don't see how one affects the other whatsoever. And yes, the media made a headline out of the Kawhi Leonard story because we were desperate for headlines with the Kawhi Leonard story because nothing was happening. Kawhi wasn't talking to us. But that's all it was. It was a headline, and I don't think Kawhi goes back because Tony Parker leaves. Doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, that would be a shocker to me if the determining factor of Kawhi Leonard signing a supermax contract was that the Spurs had to jettison one of their franchise legends. That just doesn't really add up to me. If that is what would heal the Popovich-Leonard relationship, I don't necessarily know that the Spurs would want to even take that step, right, where you're choosing the future over some of the guys that you've treated so well in the past. That doesn't seem like a Spurs thing to me, and I don't think that that's going to be the case going forward.
Do you like the idea of Tony Parker playing in another jersey, going to the Hornets? I mean, he's taking a little payday.
Listen, I'm shocked. I'm totally shocked that he actually left, because he said last year he wanted to play 3 more seasons, to have 20 years in San Antonio, and then retire there. Right. The fact that he's leaving Greg Popovich is just a huge shock to me. Do I like it? It's going to look weird. There's no doubt. He's one of those guys who thought he's just not going to play for any other team. He's going now to play for Charlotte, where James Borrego's the coach, and he's been an assistant there in San Antonio. So it's got a relationship, but yeah, I prefer it if guys didn't do this. It's like Akeem Olajuwon going to the Raptors. I loved it because I get to see Akeem in Toronto. Right. But it's sort of, you just want it to be one of those one team for your career guys.
What does the crowd think of this? Tony Parker playing for the Hornets? Do we like this?
Of course
they're creatures of habit. They want the same thing night in, night out. Yeah.
Nobody likes anything new.
But it is like Akeem Olajuwon playing for the Raptors or Patrick Ewing playing for the Magic or the Sonics. It's just weird.
It just does look weird. But anyway.
Hey, everybody loves the Hornets jerseys, man. Everybody wants to throw on that teal at some point in their life. You know what I'm saying?
All right, one more here, guys. This was a busy day for Zach LaVine. It was a weird day. Earlier this evening, the restricted free agent, he signed a 4-year, $78 million offer sheet with the Sacramento Kings. But the Bulls have 40 hours to match, and multiple reports say they fully plan to do so. So, true or false? We got to go to the Bulls man down here. True or false? The Bulls should match LaVine's offer.
I'm flip-flopping, Skeets. When the Kings made the offer, I said, see ya, Zach. We're tanking hard now. But once the Bulls, the announcement was made that the Bulls were going to be matching, I actually think it's the right move. Zach LaVine will probably be overpaid at least in the first couple of years of this contract, but the Bulls actually have a shot at getting a guy who could maybe in the future turn into a star. He's probably not going to be your number one guy, but he could be a solid starter, a guy, a 6-man off the bench. The Bulls are so far underneath the salary floor that spending this money doesn't really affect their salary cap too much. And with the lottery odds smoothing, I don't think Zach LaVine is going to be the huge impact that will take the Bulls too far out of the lottery.
He's a 4-year guy. His 4th year with the Bulls last year. I think you can scratch. He didn't have a great season coming off the ACL injury. He played 24 games. Throw it out. Okay. He grew from year 1 to year 2 to year 3, where he was 19 per game, 40% from 3. He grew as an offensive player. I think that's what the Bulls are focusing on. As you mentioned, if it doesn't work out, they can trade him. It's a tradable contract.
Definitely.
They have a chance to get a star here. They got to do it.
I like LaVine as a player, but he does need to improve defensively. He's got this great athleticism. We know he can move about the ball on offensive end. Defense, he just has to make more of a presence and become a sort of two-way player as much as he can. But see, the Bulls trade, I mean, you can't trust them to tank anyway. Like last season, they couldn't do it properly, remember? So, you know, this is a good thing they've got.
Yes, I remember.
Do you like what they've got going here, though, in Lauri Markkanen? They're pairing him with Chris Dunn here, Zach LaVine in theory. You see something there, the building blocks?
I don't know. It's too early. Their top 3 highest paid players this season are going to be Zach LaVine, who played 24 games last year, Robin Lopez, who is a journeyman center who's a solid guy, and Omer Asher, who, did you even know Omer Asher was under NBA contract? Yeah, the Bulls are paying him a ton. It's impossible to say what the Bulls are now, but at least they have some talented guys who showed some flashes last year. Yeah, Zach LaVine needs to improve defensively, but Chris Dunn's a good defender. Maybe that's a perfect mix to have those two in the backcourt.
Yeah, Zach LaVine, in theory, getting paid here in a market where not a lot of big deals are being handed out. So kudos to him and to his agent, who's getting a nice cut of that. Great work. We got lots more still to come here from night 1, day 1 of Vegas Summer League. Jordan Bell is going to join us a little bit later, and we'll break down a few of those big debuts here Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Starters live from Vegas Summer League. Back in a second. Back with the Starters here at Vegas Summer League. What a sign. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, good sir. We're just waiting on Warrior Center and NBA champ Jordan Bell. He's going to join us here live on set.
Yeah, he is.
But in the meantime, why don't we take you through a few highlights here from day one of Vegas Summer League.
Yeah, Luka Doncic sitting this one out for the Mavs, but DeAndre Ayton, #1 pick, getting it on, and he got it on pretty early in this one, going up for the alley-oop, throwing it down from Shaquille Harrison there. And Jalen Brunson gets it to Dennis Smith Jr., drives down the lane, lays it in.
Ooh, crafty.
DeAndre Ayton working on the offense, working on the defense with a block here. Oh, yeah. There's a big man in there. Making his presence felt. Third quarter, Shaquille Harrison. Mikal Bridges had himself a game shooting the ball. Yes, he did, hitting the corner 3 there. Devin Booker was watching this game. He was impressed with Mikal Bridges hitting those shots. 3 from the other side for him. And it's Shaquille Harrison again driving in. DeAndre Ayton cleans her up. The tip in. Oh, wow. He had 10 and 8 in this one. Start. And then throwing it down there, the alley-oop dunk. And in the words of NBA TV's Rick Kamla, I love DeAndre Ayton. He saw 10 and 8. He got pumped. I'm pumped too.
How many Red Bulls did you chug?
14, just like Ricky Pipes does.
Exactly. DeAndre Ayton, what do you think from day one here?
One game in, it's pretty good, isn't it? I mean, 10 points, 8 rebounds. That's all you're really looking for, to see how he looks out on the court there. He made his presence felt at both ends, made some dunks, went down the other end and blocked some shots and challenged other guys. I mean, if you're the Suns, you think the offense is there. You just want to make sure the guy can also play defense and not get overpowered. And I think he's got a big, strong...
He's a big dude.
Yeah, he's the big shoulders.
A little bit of a man among boys tonight, for sure. He's outrunning everybody on the court, not just the big guys for dunks. He's blocking shots like crazy and just looking way bigger and stronger than everybody else, which is why he goes #1, because he's ready to put up, supposedly, 20 and 10 in the regular season. We'll see if it happens.
I got 2 thoughts on this game and all the action here from day one. One, I like these jerseys.
Yeah,
they're nice. It's a nice little upgrade here with these Summer League jerseys. And the second one is, I think the Suns are going to be a sneaky good League Pass team. A team that you're going to want to tune into. They may not win a lot of games. They definitely may not win a lot of games. But, man, you got Bridges shooting the ball, another shooter out there with Booker, obviously. DeAndre Ayton, your big man in there. Josh Jackson got the new haircut. He had himself a nice game in this, obviously getting into the second year. So I think the Suns are going to be one of those teams you're going to want to, like, especially being a West Coast team, if you're an East Coast person, turn on the Suns. You're going to enjoy some of the games. All right, let's get to the next highlight here, though. We had Mohamed Bamba, the 6th pick of the NBA draft. It was his debut, obviously, here at Summer League. He got going early. Knocked down the mid-range jumper, Filled the range.
Nice.
Why not?
Yeah.
First basket of the game, got it started. Then Orlando in transition. Find the wingspan. Just find it.
Bamba layup!
Yeah. I love that he's wearing number 5.
Yeah,
Bamba number 5. I mean, it's cool. The Nets. Murphy misses the shot, but Sean Dawson grabs it, puts it back up. It was good. It was tied at 30. Then Jonathan Isaac, a second-year player here. Showing a new little wrinkle, I would say.
Running the pick and roll.
Yeah, a little pull-up jumper, magic up, at bat. Check out the oop.
Oh, nice.
Dawson going baseline. Huge finish. And then a little more Isaac for the Magic again.
Can we call them the Gypsy Kings? Can we make that happen? Jonathan Isaac?
Yep, Zach.
Mo Bamba? Why not?
And then Isaiah Briscoe finds Bamba. Two-handed dunk. Still good game.
He had 11 and 7.
Yep. Great start for both of these guys. Very similar to DeAndre Ayton. All right. We got to take a break. When we come back, there he is. Warrior Center and NBA champ Jordan Bell joins us live on set next. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to the show. It is the best part of NBA Summer League here with the starters. It's guest time, and we've got a great one. Jordan Bell, NBA champion. Jordan Bell joined us.
Yeah.
How's that sound? How's that NBA champion?
Sounds good, man. Sounds good.
Sounds pretty
got a
sweet,
ring
right?
to it.
That's very good. And you wasted no time getting better as well. You win a championship, and then you go to Sacramento. You blew up Twitter with that three-point shot when you stepped into that three-point shot.
People are going crazy.
That was smooth. Jordan Bell could shoot the three ball now? Is that part of the game?
I'm trying to add to it. During the games that weren't playing this season, me and KD was in the gym. He's letting me work out with him, so been kind of like copying him, seeing how he moves and stuff like that. So I seen the perfect opportunity to shoot, so I was like, I've been working on the one as well.
Yeah.
If you get near the Warriors, are you just great at shooting immediately? Like as soon as you get
I
in the
think,
gym?
yeah, it's like a virus that goes around. Yeah.
You were great shooting the 3 ball there. You're great at the parade. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that was fun.
You remember the parade? It's the real
You know
question.
what's crazy? Everybody thought I was drunk. When I was grabbing the Henny, I was faking it most of the time.
So happy.
I was, yeah.
It's a happy day.
That was real though. That was real. This was real. This was real. But like, yeah, I was trying to just interact with the fans, trying to make it as fun as possible. So like, I would grab the Henny and like, yeah, I'm drunk. Yeah. Nah, I wasn't that drunk. I mean, my family was though. Like, we went home, everybody passed out, and I was just like, let's keep going. Man. Let's keep going. But yeah, it was fun though. It was definitely fun.
And to a great season for you guys, obviously.
Definitely.
Well, let's play a little game here. Let's play Ring That Bell with Jordan Bell. And it's pretty simple, Jordan. We're going to hit you with a statement. If you agree with it, you're going to ring that bell that my man TK's pulling out. If
There it is.
if you don't,
Give it a shot.
no sweat. We'll move on to the next one. Yeah, let's test it out.
Okay,
very nice.
okay,
Very
good.
nice. Very nice. Okay, first one here. A statement. If you agree with it, you ring the bell. You could win a dunk contest.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You believe you could win a dunk contest?
Yeah, definitely. I have a little thing in my bag. I can show up, but
Uh-huh.
Now, you're a bigger guy, right? 6'9", something like that.
yeah, but I have bounce though too. I'm not.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
Actually, yeah, like I mean, this is nothing, but like I actually have like.
Oh, this is nothing.
Yeah, like I actually have some stuff. Like I actually got windmill between the legs.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got some stuff.
Would you be interested in the dunk contest?
Yeah, I was trying to get in this year, but I got hurt my ankle,
Right.
so
Oh, sure.
I kind of canceled out. But I mean, next year I'm definitely willing and able.
All right.
All right.
Step again, pal.
Okay, so we're 1 for 1 on the bell. All right, next one here. Ring that bell if you agree. You're going to be the Warriors' starting center next season.
Being realistic now.
Come on.
Being realistic now.
There we go.
I think when there's certain matchups, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's get your thoughts, too, on DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh, I'm so excited. So excited.
I mean, he's here, too, right?
Yeah,
I
I've
mean,
seen
you
him.
obviously had a chance to talk to him?
No, I haven't talked to him.
Oh.
He was sitting next to
A lot more.
Steve, but he's a big guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really cool, though. He's really cool.
Why are you so excited?
I mean, he's just a great player, and we're ruining the NBA even more.
You're ruining our game.
Yeah,
We're using that later. We're
we'll
using
get
that
to
line
that.
later.
We'll
No,
get
you're not ruining anything.
So, okay, you see particular matchups, you definitely, obviously, see
Yeah,
yourself starting.
I think games where we can like switch,
Yep.
like people like smaller ball. Like this year we played Cleveland, the Christmas game I started. Different games, you know, just different matchups, things like that.
For sure. All right, next one here. Ring that bell if you agree. You need a nickname.
I have too many nicknames.
Okay, so and what's your favorite go-to nickname? Basketball Reference has two. Now, the Eraser and Swatter Boy.
See, Swatter is Chris Boucher's. I don't know why people keep thinking that's not my
Yeah,
nickname.
what's
that's
going
his.
on
Set the
there?
record
That's
straight.
his nickname. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was that, or people came up with that Oregon. It's not my nickname. That's Chris Boucher's. But my favorite is actually JoJo. It's like one that like only a few people call me. Like my really, really close friends call me that. So that's one I like the most. And Jordy. My mama calls me Jordy.
So if someone
That's
yells JoJo at you, you know it's a.
And like somebody says
friend.
JoJo, I'm always like, hey, but if somebody says J, like everybody calls me JB, so if somebody calls me JB, I'm like, I probably don't know him. If they say JoJo, I'm like, hey, where you at?
Yeah,
I
right.
actually know him, yeah.
Okay, now we know the secret though. Everybody's
Okay,
saying that now.
everybody,
You got to change it up.
Honestly.
All right, next one here. Every hotel room should come with a microwave.
Yes.
Yes. see,
I was asking for one yesterday. They was like, oh, we're all out. And I was like, all right.
see, yeah, you tweeted this back in
Yeah,
January.
in Utah, man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm like, do I get to keep the microwave? Or can I take it with me?
Charging you $50?
we brought this up because he does the exact same thing Lee does that you do. First thing he does is tries to get a microwave.
Yeah,
You
every
have to.
time.
Yeah.
You have to, because like you're in a hotel, like you're probably in a different state. We don't have a car, so you get
Yeah.
food, probably
Yeah.
eat a little later or save some. And I always ask for a microwave. And Utah was like $50 to bring it
You
up.
could have went and bought a microwave.
I was like, do I get to keep the microwave? I was like, no, you just get to use it once. But yeah, it's like $20 if you bring it down to us. We'll put it in the microwave for you. I was like, yeah, all right, that makes sense now.
Okay, so that was a ring that bell. All right, a couple more here. You sort of you jumped ahead a little bit,
I'm
but
sorry. It's my boogie.
no, the Warriors have ruined basketball.
No.
Good.
I thought you were going to.
No. I mean,
What do you think about all this?
no, they drafted Steph. 6 teams before him could have drafted him. 34 teams could have drafted Draymond. 37 teams could have drafted me.
No,
but like,
One team did, unfortunately.
actually, yeah, the Bulls did. But, no, like, I mean, like, obviously we have KD, but they won before KD. Like, everything they have here is something like we build around. Like,
Right.
For sure.
Yeah, like me, like as good as not good as I got. I don't want to be cocky, but like I've been getting better. That's because we have coaches who develop us, and we get better. We work with what we have. We don't just go out and find what we found. KD, luck, like blessing, but everybody else just got better and better and better.
But all this hate, does it just make you guys stronger? Like,
Yeah, we love it. We laugh
Right,
about it all
right.
the time. Man. We love it. We love it when we see all that. Like, and when we got Boogie, you can like Steph and them posting. We loved it. Oh my god, it was so funny.
Final one here. You need to eat more.
Yes, man.
Yeah,
Yes. I suck at it, man.
That's
I
why I
just
get eating.
forget.
just
I
forget. What do you
forget.
need?
Like, I don't know. Like, I'm in the gym, blah, blah, blah. I'm super hungry, and I'm like, let me go lift real quick, and I forget. And then I get home, once I touch the couch, it's over. Like, if my girlfriend or my brother doesn't bring me food, like, I'm done.
Well, because you got to eat more, we thought,
We're going to help you out.
let's get him a cake.
Hey.
So we got Jordan Belly cake. It's a tradition here for the starters.
Can you read it out for us?
Anything is possible.
That's right.
Anything is
I
possible.
gotta get rid of this, man. I mean, the cake is great. I hate
Icing?
icing too. But I hate the whole Henny thing. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Because
Sorry.
I'm just, as soon as I mess up in the court, they gonna make a little meme, a video like JR.
That's true. Right.
I'm waiting. I know it's gonna happen, but
Well, you just have to eat the cake very quickly. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
eat that piece
I have to
first.
eat it right now.
Guys, give it up for Jordan Belly. NBA champion, Jordan Belly. Appreciate you, man. All right, when we come back, Lily's very solid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's edible.
It's,
Take it
do what you
down.
got to do.
You got to eat, man. You're going to forget, you said.